Hi guys, I'm Fera from Guitars AI, and I welcome you to this tutorial, the first one on the series on computer-aided musicology, where we are going to study music theory and analyze music and do a lot of computer-aided music stuff. So yeah, this first one is we will explore the minor pentatonic scale and see how it's built, the intervals. So if you've been following the guitar exercises and guitar practices on Instagram or in YouTube, so basically we will do with a computer more or less what we've been studying about the minor pentatonic scale. So to get started, let's go to Guitars AI GitHub. So GitHub, Guitars AI. So you can find just type GitHub Guitars AI, click on this link, then you go to repositories, computer aided musicology, and you can launch the binder. It will take quite some time, depending, because it's configuring everything what you need to run on the cloud, is installing all the Python packages, is installing libraries, configuring. So it can take a while. So there we go. There is now this Jupyter notebook. So you can click on the minor pentatonic and it will open this first notebook. And so let's start. First thing what we need to do is import some packages. So we can run this first cell. And I'm using here, and I believe I'm going to use most of the time, is this Music 21 toolkit for computer-aided musicology. It's from the guys from the MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's a great tool. This is it's really very powerful. You can do a lot of things with this. So in GitHub there is also a link to the documentation, and very important for you to check. So here I'm just defining, I'm just importing the Music 21, and this is more or less a hack because I couldn't configure properly this Docker image and this to show the musical score. I tried with MusiScore, I tried Lillipond, I could not make it work, so I had to improvise. So I'm creating here a function that it will just help me to display a music score on the screen. If you're running this locally in your machine and you have MusiScore installed or Lillipond, and you configure the Music 21 environment to find the paths, the correct paths, everything should work fine. But if you're running on the cloud, I'm using this just as a improvisation, a way so I can display. Okay, enough talk. Let's start with the intervals. Yeah, this is a notebook about the minor pentatonic, and to build a minor pentatonic scale, to build any scale, you need to know the intervals that are the building blocks to build this scale. So Music 21 has this very nice tool, and it has this interval objects. So let's, for example, create an interval which is the minor third, and we'll play. We can see that there is an interval, is the minor third, and what we can do with this. In this next cell, I'm creating here a list with all the intervals of the minor pentatonic scale. So it's the minor third, the perfect fourth, the perfect fifth, and the minor seven. Yeah, and then I am going through this list. So for every interval symbol in the list of intervals, and I'm creating an interval just like we created before. So I have all these intervals. There is the minor third, perfect 4, perfect 5th, and the minor 7. It also tells us how many semitones from the tonic this interval is. So like we've done before with the pentatonic, so we are on a tonic, which is here on the 5th fret on the 6th string. This is an A. And then we go with 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3. This is the minor third. If we go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we reach the 4th. If we go 7 semitones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we reach the 5th. And if we go 10 semitones, we will reach the 7. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the minor pentatonic is tonic, minor third, 4th, 5th, and 7th. So now we already are creating there, using the Music21 Python library, the intervals of the minor pentatonic scale. Okay, another very, very cool thing we are doing now is to get the music note from the string number and the fret number. So if you're still not familiar on how to calculate, if you don't know which note is this one, which is the 8th fret on the 5th string, you could just like put here 8th fret, 5th string, and is an F, and F3 using the notation with the octave. So it's very handy if you want to know which note, where it is. You can use this Music21. So what it does is there is a function called tablature fret note. You just give it the string and the fret number, and it will. Then you need to tell that it's a guitar fret board because it can be a fretboard of a bass. And with this calls here, you're getting this note name, which is from the 5th string, 8th fret, and is the F3. Okay. So now we know how to create some intervals. We also know how to get the note name from the fret. We can also do, so given the tonic, what is the 5th of the 4th or the 7th, we can use this next cell. So let's go back here. Let's say we are on the 6th string, the 5th fret, which would be a A2. And now we want to know what is the perfect 4th of the A2. And voila. So the perfect 4 of A2 is a D3. So what we're doing, we are creating this interval perfect 4. The note is an A2, which is defined here, and now we're transposing the A2 to the perfect 4, and it gives us a D3.